Okay, I've made it into my vehicle. I'm in the passenger side. Someone else is driving. This is currently the White Horse Pike in Galloway. Our street was pretty manageable to get down. That's near Stockton and the hospital. It's a little slick and slushy, and it's starting to, would you call this more rain than snow? Okay, so it's sleeting right now. We're like the only car on the road. Because again, call from Galloway Township this morning saying stay off the road. I'm sure they don't think it's a good idea. But I got to get into the station so that I can tell you what else is going on out there today. But I'm going to try to take you with me as I go from Galloway to Northfield to show you what the roads look like. And all the more reason to stay off of them. Hi from Summers Point. Mom, hope that your kids are not going to drive you too crazy today. It's not even the kind of snow that you can go out really and pack a snowman. At least maybe not until later or tomorrow. We're going about 20 miles per hour right now. Okay, we see cops up ahead. Hopefully not to be a checkpoint. I don't want to have to flash my media credentials and say, hey, I got to get in the station and talk to my public today. So you'll see this is the country in sweeps. So we're still kind of in Galloway. There's lots and lots of snow banks already. So it looks like what we're seeing at this intersection, which I think is 3rd Avenue. Yes, near Ramshead Inn. So what we're seeing now, right at 3rd Avenue, is a car that's either spun out, hopefully not crashed. These smaller vehicles, these smaller vehicles are just going to have difficulty today. Now, I'm in an all-wheel drive vehicle, and it doesn't feel like we're gripping the roadway all that well. Now, once I turn on to Mill Road and take my back way towards the station, I might run into some roads that aren't as greatly plowed as this one looks right now. But I would expect all the major roadways to be like this. Again, you're traveling with me. It's Heather DeLuca from Galloway to Northfield. I'm on the White Horse Pike now. I'm moving at a pretty good clip, but I didn't want to take the Garden State Parkway because I was worried about, people driving too quickly and those on and off ramps. Hi, Kames Russ driver. Yes, this is a 2-lane highway, but it's really difficult to see the delineation between the two right now. This is all we've got right now. Thanks for all the cute little hearts that you're sending. That's nice. And remember to show us your snow. If you're seeing, we'd love to see snow totals from around your region, depending on where you are in South Jersey. You could post those photos to the wall of the SoJO Facebook fan page. Use the hashtag #ShowUsYourSnow. But we want to see what you're seeing. Hi, Joe Holiday. Can you do a magic trick and make all this snow go away? That would be fabulous. So we're just passing 7th Avenue. It's going to turn into Absecon in just a minute here. And I might be optimistic, but I'm still thinking it looks like we got off a little easy here. There's quite a bit of flooding at the Jersey Shore. There's a rescue going on 700 Drexel Avenue in Atlantic City. There's quite a bit of flooding in Ocean City as well, especially by the bay. Looking like glaciers just floating down the street between the running water that is now turning freezing and the snow that's sliding down into it. But it doesn't look too terrible. Now, meteorologist Dan Zarrow is saying that we're going to get more snow, that this is just a lull in the action, kind of a pocket of dry space over South Jersey at the moment. So it could get worse before it gets better. That's why I'm trying to get into the station right now to give you the latest. Just rounding the bend here at Haddon Avenue. Again, a few cars on the road, but really mostly deserted. Just see up there the snowbanks. We measured in Galloway in about 7 inches. 6 to 7 inches. Freestanding snow. Can you stop at Dunkin' Donuts for me, Joe? I'm the one who has to go into work. Are they even open? I would be very grateful if they were. That's another thing. It looks like, you know, we're seeing a lot of cars in the ShopRite parking lot, so I would imagine this ShopRite here in Absecon is open. We've got a plow driver who's facing the wrong way, but he's trying to plow out the TD. All right, well, it looks like ShopRite in Absecon is open, in case you want to know. Okay, so here's where it's going to get tricky. Some of these side roads that aren't going to be as plowed. Thanks for following us here on Periscope, by the way. We just kind of started this yesterday because we wanted to catch all the Winter Storm Jonas action. I'm going to be checking in. Social Spring is in Margate today. She could very well be flooded out. The Mike Show is in Galloway as well. He was running around in the snow earlier in his goggles. He looked like he was about to ski down the street. So we are on Mill Road right now, making our way to Fire Road. This is Heather, and I'm just trying to get from Galloway into the radio station. Now, this is about the clearest road I've seen so far. Barely any snow at all, so either the road crews did a really, really good job, or it just happens to be particularly warm or well-traveled at the moment. I haven't heard of any flight restrictions at Atlantic City International Airport. I know the Philadelphia International Airport is shut down, but if you hear anything about Atlantic City International, please pass that along, because I would love to share that information with the audience today. I can't imagine any flights are getting out, but okay, so we're going over a bridge area here, and there's quite a bit of water sloshing across the roadway. Passable for my vehicle, but very deep, much deeper than it looks. Nearly impassable roadway here. This is water. We are now driving through a river. I would say off of Mill Road, between Delilah and the White Horse Pike, absolutely, if you do not have an SUV, because that water is only going to get deeper. I'm surprised we got through that. I don't like the way the engine's smelling right now. Hopefully that's the last bit of standing water we encounter on our travels today. What did that feel like to drive through?
Water.
Did it feel like deep and tough to get the tires through? Okay. That's the least of the flooding that, you know, we're potentially facing as all of the snow eventually begins to melt, and there's more coming on top of it. So you can imagine what the folks along the Jersey Shore coastline are facing at the moment. My friend Jill lives in Margate, and she's got quite a bit of water outside of her street on either Madison or Monroe Avenue there. Hi from England. Hello. Mojave View. I'm sure it's funny for people in England to hear us complaining about a snowstorm, but okay, so we are now on Fire Road in the Absecon area, making our way towards Northfield. Lots of snow, but not too terrible. I think I'm going to be able to get there okay. So I'm going to check back in with you in just a little bit, see if I can get a snow total from Northfield. By the way, more than 26,000 residents in Atlantic County are without power at the moment. And that could increase as the day goes on, as the winds pick up, as some of this now sleet freezes to the power lines. We've got about 7 inches in Galloway, so I'm not really sure in Northfield, but I will let you know. If you need to report a power outage, we have instructions for how you can do that on SoJO1049.com. I'm seeing some more police sirens up ahead at the intersection of DeLuca Road and Fire Road, coming towards us actually. I never like to see sirens on a day like today. It makes me very nervous and upset. But I will check back in with you in a little bit from the radio station once I hopefully, cross my fingers, safely make my way to Northfield. Talk to you then.